of the JV game, now with 39 seconds left. And the Canes, why they're trailing by one, 42-41. Pine Richland going to the line. This is bonus coverage of the JV game. NCTV45, bringing it to you live. At the foul line, shot around the rim. Newcastle with the rebound and quickly moving the ball down court. Drive to the hoop, no good. Tip around. And bonus coverage, JV game, 42-41. Canes at the line. 27.8 seconds left in the contest. Shot up and good. We're tied at 42. Pine Richland in the green, Canes in the white. 27.8 seconds left. Shot up and in. Newcastle up by one. Pine Richland with the ball out. They'll go down court. At the timeline. Makes a move. And jump ball, arrow favoring Pine Richland. 43-42. Canes up by one. 13 seconds left. Ball into Pine Richland. Pass to the corner. Shot tip is good for 5 seconds. And a timeout. Now, a full second ran off the clock. I don't know if they'll put it back, as doesn't look like they're going to. 4 seconds. Canes trail by one. 44-43. This is bonus coverage of the JV game. We'll have everything coming at you as far as the Canes winners over Central Catholic, really elevating them in the conference and kind of cementing that number one spot. However, in the Max Preps rankings, they dropped one, which I can't really grasp that, but that's the state rankings. 4 seconds on the clock, 44-43, and this will be interesting as the Canes trail by one. Glad to have you along right here on NCTV45, your community television station in Newcastle. Canes get the ball in, and they'll come down quickly. Around the rim and out. And 44-43, Pine Richland gets the win in the JV contest. And you can't get any closer than that, folks, as it rimmed it and just fell off. That would have been a 3-point shot. And wow. Fans, they're lining up for their hometown Canes. And we'll give you this camera angle as Canes will be coming out momentarily. And great to have you along on NCTV45. as cheerleaders and fans forming their tunnel. Pine Richland already on the court. If you recall down there, they made it close. And here you go. Here come the Newcastle Red Hurricane. NCTV45 bringing you the pregame. We're going to let you listen to the band, watch both teams warm up. We're about 13 minutes away from tip-off. Nice crowd on hand tonight as you look at the adult side. Student side still late arrivals. Canes will be wearing the white. Pine Richland in the green. Canes come in with first place kind of knotted up. The win tonight would be a clinch for the Canes as they have one game remaining, and that down in Seneca Valley. watching NCTV45 as we get ready for high school basketball. The Newcastle Red Hurricanes play host to Pine Richland, the Rams, and we're happy to bring it to you here on NCTV45. We're about 8 minutes away from tip-off. Hope you're enjoying tonight's telecast. NCTV45 bringing you the best in community television. Tune in to us tomorrow for sports, weather, and News Watch. If you recall, the last meeting down at Pine Richland, Canes won by 6 as the Rams made it a contest. Canes were in control throughout the game. However, Pine Richland kept it close, especially when it got down to the fourth quarter. That game on NCTV 45. Go back and watch anytime on your time. Tip-off in 5 minutes. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Make sure that you get a nice cold beverage, perhaps some food from one of our sponsors, and enjoy the games. From A to Z, we have them all lined up. Alley's Upper Crust, Cedars, Crane Room, Augustine's Pizza, 4-Star, Gallows. I had Gallows for lunch. It was excellent. You're 95 seconds away from the national anthem and the tip. Captains meeting at midcourt. Anderson and I believe Young.
Guard number 12, Jonathan Anderson. Forward number 2, Dejan Young. And guard number 5, Ansel Boyd. Leading the first by Rob Mundo, assisted by Jason Della, Dylan Frank, and Brian Price. Officials for tonight's game, Mario McCullough, Frank Kroger, and Bob Quinn.
Okay, and there you go. We're ready for high school basketball action. Rams in the green. Canes will be in the white. This is a matchup. And this will walk down the section, but 2 games left. This and Seneca Valley. Canes liking to win it at home. Pine Richland with the tip. Stepped on the end line. That's going to go out to the Canes. Pine Richland will pick up man and press. Anderson to Blundo. Blundo to Wallace. Wallace to Anderson inside and back out. Good shot by Blundo, no good. Anderson takes the ball back and gets the roll. Canes up 2-0. Dejan Young with the rebound. Pass into the corner and now back at the foul line. Anderson with the drive. Back to check out Young. Boyce hits the 3. Check that. Canes will pressure. Pine overloads the left side. Young with the rebound, and the Canes go down quickly. Almost a walk. Young with the drive, and the foul's called. Two shots. 5-0 as the Canes with the lead. First shot is good. That's 6. Next shot good. That's 7. 7-0 Canes lead with 6:17 and moving. Pine Richland gets it across. Down low. Layup's good. 7. Anderson on the drive. Let's see if they count it. Bucket's good. 9-2. 5:57 on the clock. Rebound Wallace. And Ralphie making the cut. Anderson not anticipating that. Ball into Pine Richland. Pine Richland goes left side. They've done that quite a bit. Layup is good. 9-4. The Rams will do that. They will stay tight in the game. And tight for them is 5 points. We're early on. There's 5:20 left still. Young gets the 2. (11-4). Inside. Block. Back out to Ralphie. Ralphie on the drive. Boyce with the 3-point shot. Biggest lead of the game, 14. 3-point shot off. Boyce with the rebound. Young with the 3, doesn't get there. That's going to be a jump. Ball in, 14-4 with 4:15 left in the first. Pine Richland with the steal. They go down low. Dribble drive. Looking for the back door, and they put it back out to the 3-point line. Cut through in between the circles. Foul. Going to be called on Blundo. That's going to be in the act of shooting. 3:52. Run. Check that. They called it on Wallace. As that was a surprise. 1 on the Kings. 2 on Pine Richland. That shot good. 14-5. Shot up, back of the rim, no good. Pine Richland gets it back, shoots the 3. That gets in there. And that's my point. With Pine Richland, they're never kind of out of the game. 14-8 with 3:38. There's one from deep. Pine Richland with the rebound. Drive to the hoop. 3-point shot and left in. Ball knocked away. Let able to get up and knock that away. 14-8. McKnight in. And Boyce out. Pine Richland setting up on the 3-point line. It's almost 5, and that gets 5. He was very tentative about bringing the ball in. 14-8. Ball passed back beyond the 3-point line. Pine Richland with the steal, and they'll hustle down. Jumper in the key, rolls in. 14-10 at 2:51. Canes up by 4. This is Pine Richland. They always remain in the game. They keep it close. 4 or 5 points. They'll go down by 10. They'll come back to a 4 or 5 point game. And that a timeout as Newcastle gets there first. And we're going to take this break, hear from these great people. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine.
We are back. Canes 14-10 lead. 2:38. The ball going to Pine Richland. Canes in the man-to-man. And they're picking up 1-2, 1-1, half court. Down low, and they get the foul. Pine Richland able to draw the foul. Clock should have stopped. Clock's continuing to run. And the clock should not be running. 2:05, they finally stop it. That's 14-11. 14-11. 14-12. Running jumper, 16-12. Pine Richland gets it down and blocked by McKnight. Anderson with the drive, battled underneath. Foul called. Number 10, Pine Richland. Young and Blundo in for Lett and Wallace. Four across the baseline for Newcastle. They set the pick. Ball all the way out to the timeline. Young with the drive. Stops, pops. 18-12. Dribble drive inside. Round the rim, no good. And we told you about Pine Richland, how they'll come up to a 4 or 5 point game, then drop back to 6-10. Ball goes out of bounds. That's going to go to Pine Richland. 3 team fouls apiece. Pine Richland with 5 timeouts. Canes have 4. Pass inside, knocked away. Drive center of the key, front of the rim, and down court goes Anderson. Layup, no good. Bounces around. Ralphie Blundo hustles for it. Anderson out at the 3-point line. Off the rim, and Pine Richland with the rebound. They hustle down. Pass thrown away. That going to the Rams. They clear out with 15 seconds left, 18-12. They're going to try and isolate Anderson on the right side. Ball back out. Blundo round the rim and just falls out. We're going to take this break. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials, pickups, we do them. We all benefit. Seniors, city, state, stores, employers, and yes, employees. Why get there tired when you can get there alive and energized? Yes, no tricky traffic patterns. We can haul up to 5 passengers, 24-hour notice required, $5 per stop. Call 224-730-3865. Big Daddy 316 Transport. Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu. Pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
Pine Richland gets the ball out. 18-12, they trail. Just brought it in. We're at the start of the second. 7:35. Ball into the corner. Pine Richland back out front. Newcastle in a tight man-to-man. They've really stepped up their defense here. A lot of energy from the crowd at 7-11. Rams trailing by 6. Blundo with the reach and nothing called. Ball thrown away. It will go to the Canes. Three-point shot, got it. Isaiah Boyce drains that. 21-12. And that's what we talk about when we say about that run. Here come the Canes on the run and down court. They're at the three-point line. They'll set it back up as Anderson goes to Blundo. Blundo to Wallace. Inside for Young. Young gets the layup, 23-12. That 11-point lead now back as it was cut to 4. Shot good. 23-14. 6:02. Ball into the corner, pick, and layup is good. Foul call. That will send Young to the line. 5:50. Kings up by 11. Kings up by 11. Shot rolls around and in. 12-point lead for Newcastle. Slides, hits the line. Kings get the turnover of 5:48 with that 12-point lead. Ball into Anderson. Canes with a 12-point lead. They swing it to Lett. Lett to Wallace. Wallace back to Anderson. Anderson juke drive and pass goes out of bounds. .530. Canes with a 12-point lead, 26-14. Into the corner. Two guys go down low for Pine Richland. Ball comes out, dribble drive, and gets the 26-16, and he'll go to the line. I think they're going to call lane violation as everybody kind of jumped at that particular point in time. 26-16, 5:14 left. Shot up, good, rolls around. Lett gets the rebound over to Anderson. Anderson quickly down court. Passes to Lett. Lett to Wallace. Wallace to Anderson. And three-pointer foul. Isaiah Boyce putting that up from very deep. Isaiah Boyce well behind the three-point line. Shot up, front of the rim, no good. (26-16). 27-16. Blundo in for Wallace. Canes 11-point lead, 4:55. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Rams. Turnover to Newcastle. Check that. They gave it back to the Rams. It looked like it went right off his hand. Inside, no good. 27-16. Anderson with the drive. Loses it, gets it back. Lett with the three-point shot. Rams get the rebound. Ball thrown away. And pass goes to Blundo. To Boyce. Canes running their 5-man lead. Blundo with the shot. That was kind of off balance. 3:50, 27-16. Dribble foul. He grabbed his arm just on the drive. .341, 27-16. Wallace in. 27-17, 27-18. Back to 9. 9 points, 27-18. Canes with the lead. 3:35 as Anderson brings it across. Pick and drive. Kick back out. Nothing doing. Down court quickly. Nothing called as the Canes will go back down court. 27-18 inside the let. Let to Boyce. Young, Wallace, Anderson, back into Isaiah Boyce. Check that, Dejon Young. Got to get my 2s and 5s straightened out. Layup good for Pine Richland. 29-20. Pass inside, shot good. Young gets 2 more as it's 31-20. Charge call. Ball going out to the cage. 2:17. Had bonus action for you as taking care of the court. We'll get you down court as Anderson brings it up. 2:14. Canes up by 11. Lundo inside. Pass. Isaiah Boyce gets the roll. 2 minutes. Canes up by 14. 34-20. Now Canes up by 12. 34-22. 151. Pass into the corner. Shot is good. Boyce hits the 3. 37-22. Lundo with the push. They counted the bucket. 16 fouls on both teams. 37-22. Canes with a 15-point lead. At the 3-point line, stolen by Isaiah Boyce. Pass back out to Wallace. Wallace to Young on the drive. Doesn't get it to fall. Keeping it alive is Wallace. And then it comes down. Knocked away by Ladd. Ball goes out of bounds. (37-22), 40 seconds left. Canes will work for one shot. 20 2 seconds. 37-22, 15-point lead for Newcastle. Wallace, 3-point shot, gets it. At the buzzer, 40-22. Now we're going to take this break on NCTV45. We'll be right back.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island. Yes, friends, Chalella & Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella & Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412. Chuck Tanner would be proud of the restaurant that bears his name. Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, owned and operated by the Papazikas family, would love for you to be part of a Newcastle tradition. Come enjoy the great breakfast, super lunch, and second-to-none dinner choices from their Italian, Mediterranean, and American cuisine. You can relax with a wonderful atmosphere and something from the bar. If you're planning an event, ask about their banquet facility. Tanner's Restaurant is located at 2305 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-658-5900.
We're going to take this break. We'll be right back.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Pizza,
just great pizza, you deserve great subs, whether it's Italian, steak, meatball, or the many varieties that they have that will tempt your palate. You deserve more wings, as they have great flavors, more salads, and for dessert, more Cita Sticks. It's 4-star pizza. We deliver too.
As
Five, four,
halftime
three, two,
challenge.
our last contestant, Mr.
We're going to take this break.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't even need a pulling card to score at Lindy's Lunch. For the game, just right for lunch or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
Fourth half. Both teams coming back to warm up. We'll be getting the second half tip in approximately 3 minutes. You're watching NCTV45.
Ohio Bottled Water Company. Home, residential, commercial, water coolers. You can contact us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. We're fast, efficient, and we deliver water. We offer 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. Contact us today at 724-498-4760.
If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for breakfast. If you're hungry, don't be out in the desert. Head on down to the old Oasis for daily specials. Yes, appetizers, sandwiches, beverages. It's the Oasis Bar, 303 South Jefferson Street. Call 724-652-6104.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. Losing a loved one is difficult, and the grief it puts on your family can be troublesome. Ed and Don DeCarbo Funeral Home and Cremation Incorporated strive to make the hardest time for you and your family a comfortable one. They can accommodate for large gatherings to smaller, private viewings and memorial services. They've been serving the area for over 50 years. Ed and Don DeCarbo Funeral Home and Crematory Incorporated, 941 South Mill Street, Newcastle, and 3000 Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township. Website, DeCarboFuneralHome.com, or call 724-658-4711.
It's the sauce. It's the cheese. It's the ingredients. It's the crunch. It's Chubby's Pizza. Let's pizza again. Like we did way back when.
They use Augustine's ingredients.
Special thanks to Butts.
And here we are back with second half action. Canes leading 40-22. Anderson with the drive back to Blundo. Blundo back to Young. Young and foul call. Back down court for the Rams. Canes up by 18. Pass inside, layup's good. (40-16). Baseline, rolls it in. Anderson makes it back to 18, and that's at the 7-minute mark. Inside, Wallace comes up with the ball. Anderson brings it down. Pass inside. Young just misses that. Back down court quickly. Anderson with the steal. Goes to Wallace. Wallace hits a breaking Blundo. Isaiah Boyce, the three is off, goes out of bounds. 6-18, 42-24, 18-point lead for the Canes. Richland bringing it across at the 6-minute mark. 42-24. You're watching high school basketball on NCTV45. Knocked away by Blundo. Controlled by Anderson. Turns it over. Shot good. 42-26. 5:48. Drive to the hoop is good. Canes with a timeout. We're going to take this timeout. You're watching NCTV45. And Canes hauling up by 18, 44-26. 5:36 left in the third. Ball coming out to Pine Richland. Unable to control it. Anderson with the hoop. 46-26. Shot rolls in. 46-28. Pine Richland challenging every shot. Got to give them credit on that. Wallace with the drive. Vic Wallace at the line. 20-point lead at the 5-minute mark. That ball fouls out. Down low for Pine Richland. They turn it over. Young gets the ball. Anderson brings it across the timeline. Left side. Canes up by 20. 4:37. And ball controlled by Young. 3-point shot by Blundell Dixon. And slowly slipping away from Pine Richland. 51-28. Layup's good. 21-point lead for the Canes at 4:07. Blundo with the 3, hits it again. $54-30. Canes up by 20. Shot off. Shot no good. 54-30, 24-point lead for Newcastle. 23-point lead. Two team fouls on the Canes, one on Pine Richland. Pine Richland with 5 timeouts, Canes with 3. Young with the rebound, he goes quickly to Anderson. 3-point shot off the mark. 54-31. Foul called on Young. That's his second, team third. Ball falls. 54-33. Canes with a 21-point lead. 54-33 at 3:16. Isaiah Boyce finds a handle. ball knocked away from Blundo, it'll go out to Pine Richland. Pine Richland down in the good. Anderson with the ball, 2:53, 21-point lead for Newcastle. Canes will spread the court. They do this rather well. Boyce in the corner, back to Wallace, and Smollett. Short hopper doesn't fall. And they'll bring it back down. 54-33. Three-point shot. 57-33. .53 left. And close to walking, but no call. Roll goes in. 57-35, 22-point lead. Anderson. Back to Wallace. Wallace to Young. Young to Anderson. Four across the baseline. Shot in the middle by Young. 59-35. 24-point lead for the Canes. Pine Richland down into the corner. Ball goes bouncing around and Pine Richland comes up with it. Three-point shot off the rim. Anderson with the rebound. Foul called. 30.7 seconds. Pine Richland's 13 foul. $59-35, 24-point lead, 24 seconds. Now 17. Boyce to Young. Three-point shot, got it. 62-35. We'll take this break. We'll be right back.
NCTV45. Strong enough for Lawrence County.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. Losing a loved one is difficult, and the grief it puts on your family can be troublesome. Ed and Dawn DeCarbo Funeral Home and Cremation Incorporated strive to make the hardest time for you and your family a comfortable one. They can accommodate for large gatherings to smaller, private viewings and memorial services. They've been serving the area for over 50 years. Ed and Dawn DeCarbo Funeral Home and Crematory Incorporated, 941 South Mill Street, Newcastle, and 3000 Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township. Website, DeCarboFuneralHome.com, or call 724-658-4711.
It's the sauce. It's the
We are back. 62-35. Jump shot, rolls out, tipped around. Leck comes up with it, goes to Anderson. Keep in mind, a 3-point shot here, and we're in the mercy roll. Anderson out to Wallace. Anderson. Dribble drive. Young pulls it down. Let to Blundo. To Anderson. To Young. Back to Anderson. Drive into the corner. And they pull it back out. 7 minutes. Layup's good. 64-35. Anderson with the steal. 3-point shot. Tipped. And saved by Conrickson. Three-point shot is good. We'll take this break. We'll be right back.
You're watching NCTV45, leading Penn, Ohio.
The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. Losing a loved one is difficult, and the grief it puts on your family can be troublesome. Ed and Dawn DeCarbo Funeral Home and Cremation Incorporated strive to make the hardest time for you and your family a comfortable one. They can accommodate for large gatherings to smaller, private viewings and memorial services. They've been serving the area for over 50 years. Ed and Dawn DeCarbo Funeral Home and Crematory Incorporated, 941 South Mill Street, Newcastle, and 3000 Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township. Website, DeCarboFuneralHome.com, or call 724-658-4711.
It's the sauce. It's the cheese. It's the ingredients. It's the crunch. It's Chubby's Pizza. Let's pizza again. Like we did way back when.
They use Augustine's ingredients
Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Butts Flowers, downtown Newcastle.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Big Daddy 316 Transport. For a ride to work, that's fine. Groceries and essentials pickups, we do them. We all benefit seniors, cities, state, stores, employers, and yes, employees. Why get there tired when you can get there alive and energized? Yes, no tricky traffic patterns. We can haul up to 5 passengers, 24-hour notice required, $5 per stop. Call 224-730-3865. Big Daddy 316 Transport.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
And we're back to basketball again. After a brief timeout. 64-38. Canes up by 24, 6:16 left. Anderson to Let to Blundo. Ball thrown away. Six minutes. 64-38, 24-point lead for the Canes. 5 timeouts left for Pine Richland, 3 for Newcastle. Both teams have 3 fouls. Roll 64-24. Three-point shot by Blundo hits it. 67-24. Shot in the key, 67-42. Canes up by 25. Short hands it, misses it. Pine Richland with the ball. Let gets the rebound. Down court goes Anderson. Layup. 69. They called walking. Somewhat at all sure. They didn't take the points off the board. It's 27 points. Newcastle lead. Kick, and that'll head over to Wallace. Harris in for Wallace. Pine Richland on the drive, gets the roll. 25-point lead for the Canes, 69-44. Pine Richland with the steal. Layup, Pine Richland. 69-46. Shot, no good. Layup, Pine Richland, no good. Rebound, Newcastle. Timeout. Get in the subs. .305 left. Newcastle running its weave. McKnight picks it up, drive off the rim, no good. Rebound, Pine Richland. 2:40 and a foul call. Shot is good by Pine Richland at 2:40. 69-47. (69-48), 21-point lead for the Canes. This will be for the section title. Foul. .224. Shot round the rib, no good. Second shot gets in there. 22-point lead for Newcastle. 70-48. Drive layup is good. Seventy to 50. .212. Still by Pine Richland. 158 and moving. 70-51. 19-point lead for the Canes. Layup, round the rim, no good. Tips up, no good. Pine Richland with the tip goes out of bounds to Newcastle. Minute 33. Canes with a 70-51 lead. McKnight inside. It's a back out to the corner and back out front. Minute 15. Drive to the hoop. Shot good by Formentera. Ball goes out of bounds. Pine Richland. 72. 51. Ball into the Canes. 42 seconds. Turned over to Pine Richland. 33 seconds. Shot, round the rim, no good. Chilella with the rebound. Canes are going to win this one, 72-51. They will be the Section 6A section champs. As great contest tonight. Congratulations to Pine Richland as time runs out. And there you go. Final score.
Newcastle 72, Pine Richland 51. Ladies and gentlemen, with that win, Newcastle became the WPIL Section 1 6A champion.
6A section champs. They're cutting down the net. Congratulations to the Canes. And there you go. With that, section champs for the Newcastle Red Hurricanes. And a very pleasant good evening as Newcastle section champs in 6A. That's going to do it for us here at NCTV45. Anytime on your time, it's NCTV45. Have a pleasant evening.